was India like when you were 18? To give you some background, somebody told me that there was something called a lightning call, which took about 30 minutes to make and costed 8 times as much as that. Now, I wasn't born then, but probably you were.
Because it was unimaginable for all of you. So rightly begin your interaction with the mentioning lightning call. In those days, when I was 18 years, that means it is 1987. In those days, one of our great legendary cricket player, Kapil Dev, won the World Cup. One hand in his hand, World Cup, the symbol of youth resurgence was the photo of Kapil Dev. In those days, if somebody is having one black and white TV, the entire locality, entire community supposed to come to his house or her house to watch evening serials. You mentioned about lightning call. In those days, the ISD came out, the international call came out. In those days, today, Globe is a small village after 30 years. In those days in India, few people are staying outside India. Few, in the we can count them in numbers. If somebody of their relative were at the ISD center and talking to the relative in the somewhere in the different part of world, he will come in the mid of the night because in those days the tariff was lowest among the daytime in comparison to evening time, and he will talk to his relative or relative so loudly the entire locality will be awake in the mid of the night. He's talking a call, making a call to America, making a call to Singapore. If in those days somebody of our state, of our district, of our locality travel in an aeroplane, he will keep the boarding pass for 2 years. I've traveled in the airline. That was the scenario. That was the just exactly before globalization, before open up, before liberalization, the footstep of liberalization, how the world will be in those days where in the campus we are also divided. If globalization will come up, India suffered uh, colonialism for 200 years. In the campus days, that fear was also there. Are you going to face another long era of colonialism due to liberalization? This kind of new socio-economic concerns were there when I was 18, and you people cannot imagine how society. If you'll ask this question to uh, Ramesh Abhishek ji, he will tell you another narrative where I will also be frightened. So things have changed.
That's a very interesting response, sir.